Want to know how to make painting a wall easy? It's all about the right technique, but using the right brush and the right roller. Before you start painting, a great tip is to moisten your brush and roller because it picks up and releases paint way better than a dry one. I've had my brush standing in an inch of water for 10 to 15 minutes. And talking of brushes, after the 10 to 15 minutes and you spin it out, I want you to notice how a quality brush holds its shape, which is going to deliver beautiful precision and control. Unlike a budget paintbrush, which has also been soaking in the water and flares all over the place, you get no control and it's impossible to get nice crisp edges. Rollers are the same. You want to use a quality roller. So take your roller out of the pack, rinse it under a tap for a minute or two, squeeze as much moisture out as you can, and again with a quality roller, I want you to notice there is zero fluff coming off that roller, which is going to give us that perfect smooth finish. Unlike a budget roller, which when you wash that out, you get a whole lot of fluff all over the place. That's going to go all over your wall and ruin a perfect paint finish. Now give the quality roller a good spin down a wall or door several times to remove excess water. Then dry off the wall. The next step is to prep the wall. I've checked to see if there are any areas that need filling and gapping first, but it's all good. So all that's left to do is to give the wall a light sand down and dust off. Before you paint, don't forget to protect the floor. Canvas is best and it actually comes in two types. Your standard canvas, which is fantastic for carpeted areas, but we've got hardwood floors here which are slippery. So we're going with the heavy duty rubber backed. Rubber backed, no slip. I'm pretty fussy, so I'm actually using both, just in case I get a paint spill. I've started cutting in and I'm using a 63mm sash cutter because a sash cutter is a thinner brush which holds less paint and gives you more control for precise straight edges. And I want you to also notice I haven't started at the top of the wall. I prefer to go down the side first, along the bottom and up the other side of the wall so you get more confident how to load and use a paintbrush before you tackle the crucial top bit. And this is the technique I use for cutting in. Treat the edge as if you were doing a feature wall. Using the thin side of the brush, put some paint on about an inch away from the edge of the wall. Finally, use the fat side of the brush to go over what you just did to create a smooth finish. The other benefit of learning to cut in the way we did is when you tackle the crucial top area against the ceiling. You don't need to use masking tape. You let your quality brush cut a smooth, straight line. And here's a tip about loading your roller. Don't swim the roller in the roller tray. You don't want to get paint all over both ends so that when you roll it flicks everywhere. Simply touch the paint with your roller and then run it up and down the grill of the tray several times so it's loaded evenly and you're good to go. When I roll a wall, I like to roll straight up and down. And the reason I do that is because a quality loaded roller should do roughly 2 roller widths across the wall. No V or W patterns for me. Roll straight up and down, go back over it lightly to smooth it over, and then do the next section. So this wall's going to need another coat, and to keep our roller moist in between coats, simply wrap it up in some cling wrap. And that'll be fine overnight. But if you can't get back to the job for up to a week, do exactly that. And then wrap it in some alfoil and that'll keep your brush and your roller nice and moist. And I think you can see from me how to get a beautiful finish with a couple of tips and using that quality brush to deliver crisp, straight edges and the microfiber roller which has put the paint on absolutely beautifully.